Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, we're going to react to the 25 best places to visit in America. I just don't know how you can whittle down, because if you had to tally up, you could probably find 25 places in every state that you should visit. And, there's 50 states, that's 1,250 things, if my maths is right. So I'm guessing it's going to be things like the Grand Canyon, the national parks, but then I'm hoping that there's going to be quite a few things out of left field, things that I've never heard of, because I'm planning on coming to the States again for like a long trip next year, and ideally I want to kind of tread the unbeaten path. I don't really want to do more of the touristy stuff that I did last year. I want to do a lot of things that are kind of under the radar.
Comprised of 50 states, the USA occupies an area that's only just marginally smaller than Europe. It's in this vast country that you will find an unbelievably diverse array of natural landscapes, cityscapes, people, and cultures. From the tropical islands of Hawaii to the desert landscape of the Grand Canyon, as well as the multicultural cities such as Chicago and New York City, you'll never be stuck for destinations to discover. Here's a look at the best places to visit in the USA.
Let's go. The music is probably hyping me up.
Number 25, Aspen. Aspen, Colorado is the place to go for skiing in the USA. 4 separate skiing areas, Aspen, Highlands, Ajax Mountain, Buttermilk, and Snowmass further down the valley, make it a frosty playground for winter sports. Aspen exploded as a silver mining town in the late 19th century, something reflected in the architecture from this time. Summer is a good time for heading to the hills, and there are hiking opportunities galore nearby.
Is it snowy year round? Probably not. Just in the winter, I'm guessing. Took out the camera there.
Number 24, Atlanta. The capital and largest city of Georgia, Atlanta is a sprawling city with 3 urban skylines rising up from the picturesque scenery of rolling hills, pine forest, magnificent old oak trees, and charming magnolia trees. Established as a railroad terminus in 1837, Atlanta has emerged as the leader of New South. The city's top attractions are the CNN Center, World of Coca-Cola, and the Georgia Aquarium, which features the world's largest indoor aquarium.
Yeah, a lot of hip-hop artists, I think, are from Atlanta as well. The rapper Future, I think he's from Atlanta. I think Cardi B is either from Atlanta or she got her start in Atlanta. So I'm guessing the music scene's really good there.
Number 23, Yosemite National Park. World-famous Yosemite National Park has become the iconic hangout for keen wilderness hikers who enjoy spending weekends attempting the many trails that crisscross the parks. Yosemite is high on many bucket lists, with people drawn to its dramatic scenery and beautiful wildlife, powerful waterfalls, impressive sequoias, and jaw-dropping cliffs. Iconic and photogenic centerpieces include the granite cliffs of El Capitan and Half Dome, as well as the imposing Bridal Veil Fall.
Yeah, Yosemite definitely lived up to the hype. Those trees are huge. Absolutely massive. Yeah, so picturesque as well. Like every photo you take can be like a screensaver. Yeah, super pretty place.
Number 22, Zion National Park. Even among America's national parks, few can match the stunning beauty of Zion National Park. Situated near Springdale in southern Utah, the park protects a series of incredible rock formations and high sandstone cliffs, and is a favorite spot for hiking, canyoneering, and climbing. Unlike many other parks in the American Southwest, where visitors look down from the rim of a canyon, visitors to Zion walk on the canyon floor and look up. In addition to the magnificent monoliths and cliffs, the park is known for its desert landscape of sandstone canyons, mesas, and high plateaus.
I don't know if I would go down that little cave thing there. What if you get stuck? Oh wow, look at that. That looks fun. Again, like it looks really really picturesque.
Number 21, San Antonio. The jewel of Texas, San Antonio, is a city steeped in both rich history and modern-day appeal. Located in south-central Texas, the city is one of the largest in the United States and best known as the home of the Alamo. Another of San Antonio's most visited attractions is the Riverwalk, a vibrant pedestrian scene of restaurants, shops, and entertainment venues stretching along both sides of the San Antonio River right in the middle of the downtown area.
Yeah, Texas is high on my list for next year. Like, I want to do San Antonio, Dallas, Houston. I think that's the big three for Texas, right? There's probably other places as well. Like the Alamo, is that in Texas, I think? Wow, look at that.
Number 20, Savannah. The quintessential southern city,
Georgia?
Savannah, draws millions of tourists every year to its charming scenes of Victorian architecture, cobbled streets, and moss-draped oaks. Lying on the Atlantic coast in eastern Georgia, Savannah is the state's oldest city, rich in history, hospitality, and natural beauty. A walk around the historic district's cobbled streets allows views of beautiful old mansions from the 19th century and historic sites. When you've had enough of old buildings, a stroll through the tree-lined paths of leafy Forsyth Park is bound to refresh you.
What kind of trees are these with these like things that are just hanging off them? Willow trees? They do look really cool. Very nice aesthetic.
Number 19, Philadelphia. Commonly referred to by locals as Philly, Philadelphia is a major U.S. city in southeastern Pennsylvania and home to the iconic Liberty Bell and the Philly cheesesteak sandwich. Regarded as the birthplace of America, Philadelphia is known as the city in which the country's founding fathers signed the 1776 Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution. There's a host of interesting art museums to visit in the city, including the Philadelphia Museum of Art, which is not only one of the largest in the world, but also famous for its long flight of steps, which were featured in the 1976 film Rocky.
Ah, yeah. I think there's a statue of Rocky in Philadelphia as well, isn't there? Yeah, I think that's where Rocky he stops and he does this thing where he's celebrating.
Number 18, Sedona. Located in the north-central part of Arizona, the town of Sedona is known for its vibrant art scene and spiritual retreats. However, Sedona's most popular attraction is the breathtaking array of red sandstone formations that create a striking red and orange backdrop to the town. Attracting artists, spiritual seekers, and outdoor lovers alike, Sedona's brilliant landscape offers much to see and do. Incredible natural landscapes like Airport Mesa and Cathedral Rock present excellent photograph opportunities.
It looks like a set of like a Wild West movie. Like I'm expecting two cowboys to be like, yeah, it looks proper like rustic. Gosh, you wouldn't want to get lost out there. Oh my god.
Number 17, San Diego. Centered around a natural harbor, the coastal California city of San Diego is located on the border with Mexico. It's rich in Mexican culture, delicious seafood, and blessed with a year-round mild climate. Visitors are attracted to the city for its laid-back mindset and opportunities to soak up some beautiful sun, sea, and sand. Then there's also the bustling Balboa Park, where you can find San Diego Zoo among dozens of museums and botanical gardens.
It does look really nice. The fact that it's year-round mild as well. The palm trees. It does look very pretty. I mean, this place has got to cost like millions. Like this, the view of the beach. Super expensive.
Number 16, Denali National Park. Covering a massive expanse of mountainous land in Alaska, Denali National Park is the third largest national park in the United States. The pièce de résistance of this incredible slice of wilderness is Denali. Once known as Mount McKinley, this is the tallest mountain not just in the USA, but the whole of North America. Bike, hike, or mountaineer yourself through this region for stunning
Hold on, I thought the tallest mountain in America was in Alaska somewhere.
Scenery and sights of grizzly bears, wolves, and moose.
I'm gonna need to look that up, but let me know, because I thought, yeah, the tallest mountain was in Alaska.
Number 15, New Orleans. Regarded as one of the most unique cities in the USA, New Orleans is widely known for its distinctive French Creole culture, cuisine, and architecture, as well as jazz music and the annual Mardi Gras celebration. Situated in southeastern Louisiana, New Orleans is the state's largest city and a major U.S. seaport. Devastated by heavy flooding from Hurricane Katrina in 2005, New Orleans is now mostly recovered and remains one of the best places to visit in the USA.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of interesting things about New Orleans. Yeah, I've heard the food's amazing, but is there also a lot of crime there? This is Mardi Gras, yeah?
Number 14, Niagara Falls. The world-famous Niagara Falls straddles Ontario in Canada and the American state of New York. Located on the Niagara River, the falls are a culmination of the flow of water that gushes out of the upper Great Lakes and are actually made up of 3 falls: Horseshoe Falls, the American Falls, and the Bridal Veil Falls. 6 million cubic feet of water cascades over the ridge every second, making for an incredibly impressive sight, which draws an estimated 30 million tourists a year.
I mean, it does look stunning. I've heard that when it's not peak season, they slow down the rate of the fall of water, which I thought was impossible. But yeah, this is one thing that I really, really want to do and will do.
Number 13, Boston. One of the oldest cities in the USA, Boston is best known for its wealth of American history, architecture, and academic institutions. The capital and largest city in New England, Boston is a spectacular sight in spring and autumn, with flowering trees and fall foliage. As the setting of many historic events that led up to the American Revolution, Boston is steeped in early American history.
Yeah, Boston's in Massachusetts, isn't it? Yeah, I've heard a lot about Boston. Boston. Coffee. Those houses looked a lot like British houses. Those red brick ones. Very, very similar.
Number 12, Miami. One of the most vivacious cities in the USA, Miami is best known for its sunny beaches, Latin culture, and sizzling nightlife. Located in southeastern Florida off the coast of the Atlantic Ocean, Miami is also a major port city, managing the world's largest number of passenger cruise ships. Across the bay from Miami on a barrier island is Miami Beach, known for its Art Deco architecture and glamorous South Beach.
Yeah, I hear a lot of good things about Miami, although I've heard that it's insanely expensive as well. A drink at like a bar or club, I've heard it's like $25-30, which is just insane. Like London, you're talking about maybe between £8 and £10, which I still think is too much already. But I guess that's the price you gotta pay.
Number 11, Seattle. Home to the global giants like Boeing, Starbucks, and Amazon, Seattle is the largest city of the USA's Pacific Northwest region. Seattle is nicknamed the Emerald City due to its lush scenery resulting from a rainy climate. The skyline of Seattle is a thicket of towering skyscrapers. The crowning glory is the futuristic 600-foot-tall Space Needle, built in 1962. The city is well known for its seafood, which you can try at the historic Pike Place Market. What's more, the surrounding pine forests make for perfect hiking.
Yeah, as someone who loves seafood, I definitely I mean, there's so many places in America that do good seafood, to be honest with you. Just too many to name. I have to say, the music choices so far are pretty good. It just got me partying
Number
over
10,
here.
Hawaii. The Polynesian archipelago of Hawaii is a veritable paradise that's spread across hundreds of islands in the Pacific Ocean. With its tropical climate, famously pristine beaches, and wealth of natural scenery, Hawaii has been promoted as a tropical destination since the end of World War II. The islands are also a prime destination of surfers from around the world. Despite the steady influx of visitors, indigenous Hawaiian culture still thrives and can be seen in ceremonies, traditions, and folk music.
Yeah, Hawaii, man. I really, really want to go there. But I mean, is it like a good time to go there because of the fires that they had? Have they recovered? Has it recovered? I imagine they need the tourism dollars, so probably would be appreciated, I guess. Wow, look at that.
Number 9, Orlando. Home to world-famous theme parks like Walt Disney World, SeaWorld, and Universal Studios, Orlando is no doubt a favorite destination for family vacations. Located in Central Florida, Orlando is a place where dreams and magic become reality. With several amusement parks, visitors to Orlando can meet their favorite storybook characters, reenact live famous movie scenes, ride thrilling roller coasters, and watch dolphins performing marvelous tricks.
Yeah, Orlando, man. Love it. Went to Disney World, and honestly, some of the best memories of my childhood, like going to Disneyland, Florida. So much fun in the theme parks. Now it must be so expensive for the families that go. It's got to be like $100 a day or something like that for each park.
Number 8, Washington, D.C. The capital of the United States and seat of the federal government, Washington, D.C. is located on the country's East Coast. A cosmopolitan city that is home to many diverse cultures, Washington is widely known by its many iconic landmarks like the White House, Capitol Building, the Washington Monument, and the Lincoln Memorial. Many of these monuments are...
That is an impressive building. That must be the Capitol Building, right? It's very grand.
All located within the beautifully landscaped parkland known as the National Mall.
Wow, what is that? That is cool. Those statues.
Number 7, Los Angeles. The second largest city in the USA, Los Angeles is located in Southern California, surrounded by the Pacific Coast, mountains, and valleys. Often regarded as the entertainment capital of the world, LA is awash with celebrity culture. You can see the handprints of film stars on Hollywood Boulevard, or go...
I will say, though, that when I went to LA, I did not see any celebrities. Not that I was looking, but half of me was like, oh, there's Will Smith. There's, I don't know, Floyd Mayweather, but I didn't see anybody.
On a tour to see stars' homes in Beverly Hills. For laid-back days, there's the bohemian neighborhood of Venice Beach, home to Muscle Beach, and a rambling promenade that doubles as a stage for all sorts of quirky street performers. Number 6, Chicago. Nicknamed the Windy City and best known for its towering skyscrapers, sports teams, and unique style of hot dogs and pizzas, Chicago is the third largest city in the USA. Located on Lake Michigan,
after New York City and probably Los Angeles, right?
In the heart of the Midwest region in northern Illinois, Chicago is a major hub for finance, industry, and commerce. The city's numerous sites range from the futuristic Millennium Park and the iconic Sears Tower to the Navy Pier with its parks, restaurants, and amusements. Numerous genres of music such as jazz, blues, and house music have roots in the live music venues around Chicago.
Yeah, I want to get me a deep dish, a proper thick, the what do they call it? The pizza pie? The Chicago style deep dish. Nice skyline. Impressive.
Number 5. Yellowstone. Established in 1872, Yellowstone is famous for being the very first national park in the world. There are numerous geysers to watch here, notably Old Faithful, which is practically legendary. It never fails to erupt on schedule. And then there's the multicolored Grand Prismatic Spring, ringed by rainbow colors thanks to different bacteria that live in the cooler sections of this boiling body of water. Yellowstone National Park is also home to more wild animals than just about any place in the United States.
Wow. I wonder what causes Old Faithful to be so regular in its eruptions. Like, what's the science behind that? How does it work? Also, I need to start watching this TV show Yellowstone. I hear it's really good. Can anybody vouch for it?
Number 4. Las Vegas. You wouldn't think a city in the middle of the desert of Nevada would be as popular as it is, but it's thanks to the cavalcade of casinos here that Las Vegas is so famous. The most well-known casinos themselves are practically household names: Caesar's Palace, MGM Grand, the Bellagio. In addition to gambling, showgirls, and lavish performances, Las Vegas offers plenty more to suit people of all ages and interests. On the main street, called the Strip, there are the Bellagio's impressive fountain shows, a replica of the Eiffel Tower, and an Egyptian pyramid, amongst other landmarks.
Yeah, I was surprised at just how many people were in Vegas, because we went in November and it was rammed. There were people everywhere. I thought, the peak season would be in the summer maybe, but I guess Vegas, because it's such a big attraction, it just pulls people in whatever day, whatever month it is. It was just so busy.
Number 3. San Francisco. Set on the tip of a peninsula, San Francisco is a beautiful city in Northern California that is famous for a lot of things. Undoubtedly, the Golden Gate Bridge is the city's #1 attraction. Tourists can drive, bike, ride, or walk across this famous suspension bridge to admire and photograph stunning views. There's also the bustling Chinatown, the seafood at the ever-popular Fisherman's Wharf, the notorious island prison of Alcatraz, and the famously steep and winding Lombard Street. You'll be hard-pressed to get bored in this fascinating city.
Yeah, San Francisco, I really, really enjoyed it. Nice vibe there. I will say I was surprised at the amount of sort of homelessness I saw in Union Square. But aside from that, it was a really, really nice place. Like, the west coast of the US has such a nice vibe to it. It's just, how do I describe it? It just feels more relaxed and mellow compared to New York. Look at it. They're just having a chill out session, those seals.
Number 2, Grand Canyon. Attracting millions of visitors every year, the Grand Canyon is one of those bucket list destinations in the USA. Located in northern Arizona, this massive natural wonder was carved by the Colorado River over a period of several million years. It is not the deepest or the longest canyon in the world, but the overwhelming size and colorful landscape offers visitors vistas that are hard to match. Simply find a viewpoint and peer over the edge, or fly over it in a helicopter. If you want a really long hike, go for the Rim to Rim Trail, but don't forget to pack plenty of water. This is an unrelenting desert climate after all.
Yeah. Another place that I really, really want to go, man. Just look at the color of the rock. Almost looks like you're on Mars with how red the rock is. Do you know what I mean?
Number 1, New York City. The jewel in the crown of the USA when it comes to urban areas, New York is a megacity that is absolutely packed full of iconic places, areas, and buildings. In fact, sometimes it feels like you're walking through familiar territory, thanks to how often the city features in Hollywood films. There's Central Park, the Empire State Building, Grand Central Station, Times Square, even the 5 boroughs that make up NYC are famous. Then there's the culture, Koreatown, multiple Chinatowns, the remnants of Little Italy, and communities from Jewish to African American make New York a true
Central Park
world city, made rich by the people who flocked here from all over the world.
Yeah, New York, what is that? What was the ice rink? Times Square. So many people there. Great video, great list. And honestly, you know, there was some, I'm sure, massive omissions from the list, things that could have made it onto this list, but because obviously you want to keep the video to a reasonable length of time, you have to leave things off. Everywhere on this list that I've been to met expectations. Like New York City, there's a lot of similarities to London, although I will say the skyline, the amount of skyscrapers there is just beyond for sure. And at times when you're looking up and you're just kind of surrounded by these massive buildings, it's quite a unique sensation. You kind of have to be there to kind of know what I mean. Kind of feels like you're in the belly of this great beast, really. And then you've got the West Coast, which is so relaxed and chilled out. You've got the beaches there, you know, the climate. Yeah, the USA, great country. I mean, it's got problems like every other country does, but really and truly, it is probably, I mean, it's definitely one of the best countries in the world for sure. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.